How's your week going, retro people? My name is Brad, this is Retro Style Spotlight, and this is your news, notes, history, and retro games to play for the week of March 15th, 2016. This week's tutorial on Unbroken Software Studios' YouTube channel was how to get the Nintendo DS up and running. I covered 3 different emulators for the system and went over some settings to help you guys out. Subscribe to the channel if you've been missing these tutorials and need help in configuring your setup. Don't forget that LaunchBox has a premium license as well that you can purchase for extra functionality and Big Box, our media PC styled front end. Time for some spectacular emulation news. The 3D NES emulator now brings all your classic favorites into a whole new dimension. While the look of some games is not perfect and looks bad in some instances, this is a technical marvel. I don't think this will take off until it's ironed out, but I can easily see something like this being released for VR headsets and expanding to more systems like the SNES. In ROM hacking and fan translation news, a new ROM hack has surfaced that makes MegaMan 1 look a bit more updated. Instead of the limited color palette that the NES has available to it, through the art of emulation, MegaMan looks a bit more updated. If you need help applying ROM hacks or translation patches, watch our NES and Famicom tutorial on our channel. I go through how to set these patches up so you can patch your ROMs. Diablo 2 and Warcraft 3, 2 of Blizzard's most fondly remembered games, are both getting patches. Diablo 2 is 16 years old and Warcraft 3 is 15 years old. Both games also haven't had patches for some years now either. Diablo 2 was patched to work better on more modern Windows and Mac operating systems, while Warcraft 3's patch isn't actually out yet for details. My assumption is that it is getting the same treatment, however. Diablo 2 and Warcraft 3 still have a dedicated user base playing those games even in 2016, so good on Blizzard for helping their nostalgic fans stay in the game. If you own either game and have your CD keys for the game and their expansions, log into your battle.net account or create an account if you don't have one and put your CD keys into your account. You can download the latest versions of each to your PC and install them without the need for the CDs. If you have some retro love for Super Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie, then you'll want to play Macbat 64, Journey of a Nice Chap. The game purposely tries to mimic the low polygonal and muddy texture look of Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie so much that the name is similar to those games, plays in a 4:3 aspect ratio, and even goes so far to have support for USB N64 controllers. If you don't have a USB N64 controller, you can either buy one on Amazon, get a USB to N64 controller adapter to plug in real N64 controllers, or just use your PS4, Xbox One, or 360 gamepads as well. The game has officially been greenlit for Steam and will be coming out sometime in the future. Personally, I'm excited for this kind of game, but I also worry about the longevity a game like this will have on the market. Nostalgia, to a fault, is also halting games from moving forward. While our old pastimes are certainly nostalgic and fun, who's to say that the same style couldn't inspire these developers to create a newer type of experience in the vein on their nostalgia, similar to Yooka-Laylee? That is just some thoughts though, and I don't really think that this is bad for video games. The market speaks for itself and usually corrects itself in the process. When games like Yooka-Laylee are kickstarted in 40 minutes and Macbat 64 has an easy way to make it out to market with a group of fans who willed it into existence through Steam Greenlight, then why shouldn't they be made? Maybe with this experience, this developer will make a more modern sequel with all of their nostalgic learning and make a cross-section of new and old, just like Shovel Knight was able to accomplish. This month in 2003, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire are released to the world. Released for the GBA, Pocket Monsters are back for their 3rd generation of Pokemon. Travel across Hoenn, a predominantly water-laden world, to explore new Pokemon, new locations, and to try to catch them all. Ruby and Sapphire later had a slightly updated and enhanced sequel called Pokemon Emerald with a new plot and new legendary Pokemon on the cover. In 2015, Ruby and Sapphire were also remade for the Nintendo 3DS as Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. The originals are not available on the Nintendo Virtual Console, however, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are available digitally on the Nintendo 3DS. So that was Retro Style Spotlight for the week of March 15th, 2016. All of the relevant links to everything you heard in this edition of RSS will be in the description below. Remember, you can sign up for a LaunchBox forum account to talk with us over there, join our open Steam group to see what we're all playing, and maybe play a game or two with us there. If you like LaunchBox and it has made your retro game collection look beautiful, then pick up a premium license for $20. You get extra features like big box mode, theming options, and tons more features to come in the future. Jason and I have a lot planned for our community, so if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, we're doing a tutorial video every Friday and more entertainment type shows like this in the future. Let us know what you think of RSS and any feedback you may have on it. My name is Brad, and remember, freaks and geeks, to play more games, and we'll see you next time. Have a good